What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Gully back with another one. Yeah, this is the one time I like really want to get me a GoPro setup going. Like, I have a GoPro, but it's like that old, like, it's like the cheap version of it, so I don't have like a headphone jack or a microphone jack or nothing like that on it, so I can't really set it up the way I like to set it up. But anyway, it's kind of difficult to shift and record at the same time. I even thought about getting a mount for like a DSLR or mirrorless camera, but they not cheap, you know, a little section cut mount that goes on the windshield. But anyway, updates. The ST's running fine. In it obviously right now. I haven't had any more problems from the battery, which is actually kind of concerning, because with that, I don't have a clue what caused the problem. That means that it can happen again at any point, and yeah, definitely something you don't want to happen to you, especially if you're not at home. Like, just so happened when it happened to me, I was parked in my driveway, but whatever. I had bought some yellow tint for the fog lights over the summertime. I never did do like a review on them, but I had put them on. You probably saw them in like one of my videos or whatever. But anyway, I never did really do a review on them. But in short, I'm going to have to say no, do not buy them. They had really good ratings. They had a lot of different reviews, a high amount of reviews on them. But when you read the comments, it's weird, because when you read the comments, everybody's saying the same thing, that they burn out after a few months. Like, the material actually burns from the heat on the bulbs, from the bulbs or whatever. So my homeboy Mike had got his at the same time I got mine, and his actually burned out faster. His burned out over the summertime. Mine pretty much had just started burning when it got cold. So yeah, it's I would not recommend them at all. Yeah, they're super cheap, but who wants to deal with replacing the tent every, 3 or 4 months? Like, I don't want to have to deal with that shit. I don't even know if they're gonna come off. Hopefully it's not actually like fused with the lens itself, so we'll find out. But I still got the Cutlass. I didn't sell it. I'm on the fence. I gotta get some advice on whether or not I can fix the body for a decent price. I don't want to, obviously I don't want to put a bunch of brand new parts and wheels and suspension and getting motor work done on a body that's just completely rotted out. It just doesn't make any sense. So if I can't get the body fixed for a decent price, then I'm gonna stick with my original plan, which is selling it and buying one that's in a much better condition. So that's that. Stopping right here at the store real quick, and we will continue this video. So, yeah, I know I haven't really been posting much lately, but that is because, number one, I live in Michigan, and the weather here in the wintertime is just not ideal for like car content. It's really not much you could do unless you like own a shop and you're working on a car over the wintertime or something like that. So, you know, it's limited. Number two, I never really intended for this channel to be really solely based on cars. Like, I really wanted it to be a lot of different things that I'm going through or things that I'm passionate in. It just kind of fell into that because it's super easy to film that type of content. Like, it's super entertaining. It's easy to entertain people with that type of content. So, you know, that's something that I do all the time. I'm always out. I'm always out to, you know, car events. I'm always at track, stuff like that. So it made it super easy to, you know, film that and put that out to entertain, so to speak. But I always wanted my channel to be more like a Omi and a Hellcat type of setup, to where I don't know if you've ever seen his videos, but if you haven't, you should go check him out. But he basically is a super successful guy, and he buys cars all the time. He loves cars. It's one of his passions, but that's not the real value of his channel. The real value of his channel is really him bringing you along with him on all of his business ventures and his advice to you on how to invest your money and so on and so forth. So, you know, I kind of wanted that feel. Like, I wanted my channel to be based on a lot of different things that I'm going through, but to have cars involved, because that's also one of my passions. So I want to get on track with making my channel be that. With that, I kind of want to vlog more. And you know, I feel like the big issue with vlogging is that people, they come up with so many different excuses as to why not to vlog. You know, you have to get rid of all of those small things that are somewhat kind of inconvenient when it comes to vlogging, especially if you're vlogging with like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera and stuff like that. Being out in public, you people are like, you know, they look at you weird and whatever the case may be, or, you know, you might not want to necessarily walk around with a camera, with like such a big camera all the time and stuff like that. So the other day I went out and bought a new camera bag. It's kind of like a sling style bag, and you can flip it around and access your camera without taking the whole bag off your back and all of that good stuff. And I feel like that was one of the things that kind of bothered me when it came on the vlogging. I'll be out and I'll have my camera with me, but my current camera bag setup, like, I'd have to take my bag off, put it down, undo the clips, unzip it, all of that, just to get my camera out. And that kind of turned me off from like running and gunning style vlogging. So, you know, just try to eliminate those things, try to make things as simple as possible if that's something you want to do all the time. The quality of, you know, the cameras and stuff that you got obviously plays a part, but again, you want to have that balance of making things super easy. You know, obviously, you know, they tell you to shoot everything in manual if you want that super cinematic look or whatever, and there is some truth to that. But again, find that balance and figure out what's the best way to get the quality that you are looking for, but without the cost of, you know, taking so much time for setup and all of that good shit. You know, you want to make things as super easy as possible. So some people might not like the direction that the channel's about to go in. I'm sure I gain a lot of subscribers based on videos from me being at the track, or videos from, you know, my ST stuff. And like I said, all that stuff will still be there, but I want to incorporate a lot of other different things into my videos as well. I think you have less pressure on you every day to kind of come up with all these different, or a certain niche. You know, you have less pressure to go out and find things that are in that particular niche to film. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get up and just vlog, pick up my camera and just vlog whatever is going on that day. And like I said, because cars is such a passion, cars will always kind of fall into the vlog at some point. But I don't want that to be like, I don't want to be pressured into coming up with that type of content. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. You know, my plan really is to hit the ground running, start of the year, and try to put out videos at least once a week. I don't really care what's going on. That's my goal. Put out a video once a week and go from there. Because for me, I'm using YouTube as a tool to learn filmmaking. That's my whole thing. You know what I mean? I don't really care about becoming famous and all of that off of YouTube. My thing is to learn it so I can incorporate it into my business. You know, take on clients for video work and stuff like that. So, you know, you can't really go wrong with it. You know, but I'm gonna make a whole video about, you know, my whole journey with filmmaking and, you know, my equipment and the things that I have had to go through so far. But at the end of the day, that's where I sit with it. If I lose some subscribers, oh well, it is what it is. If I gain some subscribers, good. But yeah, I will see y'all on the next one.